from Bangladesh. 3 men on the offside, inside the circle. Only one on the onside, which is inside the circle. That's well bowled, attacking the stumps. A very good over. 15 in that over, 154 for 3.
Eggy sticks, eggy pillow.
নিজের বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট থাকলে কি
খালা দুদিন থেকে বলছি খালাকে টাকা
...54 for 3, 4 overs remain in the opening innings of this Rocket T20 series. Captain Mamdullah moved nicely onto 31 from 21, Mushfiqur 45 from 33, and then the Sri Lankan bowlers have taken some stick. 2 very important wickets in 1 over for Jehan Mendes. He's been out of it for several years. But you talk about the wides, and it's been 2 overs of wides already. You don't need wides on a surface as good as this, where batsmen can come down the wicket and manufacture good cricketing shots like this. Just got to make sure you can't keep them quiet with the ball. You certainly don't give them any extra deliveries to score any more runs off. Sri Lanka in that department today have been questionable. 4 overs to go, already 12 wides in the innings. It's Bangladesh nicely set up here. 7 and over will get them to just under 200. And that's what they'll be aiming for, I think, with these 2 going as well as they are. Full toss. Manages to get a thick edge on that down to third man. Mushfiqur is questioning whether or not that should be adjudged as a no ball. Not happy.
Well, he certainly felt that that was above the waistline. Let's have a look at from the side on. It's just dipping down. Okay, because of the fact that he's bending down, it looks like it's above the waist high. Touch and go. That's a wide. Too many. You also discussed it. You can't afford to bowl wide, especially on this kind of a surface. 7 wickets in hand. They placed it very nicely. Finish off on a high. Very important for the rest of them to come and quickly. Yes, this pair is important. 2 set batsmen in the crease, and if they can bat right till the very end, then 200 is very much a possibility.
Better ball. Cramped him up for smooth Yorker. The Bangladesh again still managing to get a single off that. Of course, in out of the test matches and the T20s, Shakib Al Hasan struggling with that finger, just getting some pairs. That'll be wide as well. Now, what Isuru has done here is he's seen Mushfiq move across at the crease. And Mushfiq now is having a conversation with the umpire. This is the point I was making. He's moved across, and Isuru's seen that, and he's pushed that wider. Now, he would have been saying to the umpire, well, he's moved across, so surely the wide line should move with him. But,
it doesn't. You know, it doesn't. It stays there. The white line stays just there.
I know it does. So that's obviously what he would have been saying to the umpire. In the air, drop short of the man. just be the single.
I think he's done well, the fielder. Very good attempt, and he made sure that he did it. It would have gone. Picked it up in one bounce, Cesare Pereira, experienced campaigner. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Very well done.
They've done is also put that man right back on the boundary at point, because that's these Bangladesh batsmen have got their boundaries. Normal circumstances, he'll be in front of point. Well fielded. Very well fielded. Easy, especially for a fast bowler to get down when that ball's been struck straight back, as that one was.
They're just looking back, and as we see this replay, highest successful chase has been 176. That was against Australia last year. Again a wider delivery, but he somehow managed to reach it. Could have been another wide. Partnership now 60. So you're wary of the fact that the highest so far they've chased in a successful chase has been 176. And looks like that Bangladesh will score more than that. Terrific strike rate for Mushfiqur Rahim. Very good partnership, just 38 deliveries, and the numbers are even bigger, 60 runs. Absolutely brilliant. Enjoyed batting so far, and mind you, Sri Lanka will also enjoy batting on this surface.
Firmly struck down the ground. The long on comes round, and good fielding. Kusal Mendes, he's such a good little fielder. Keeps it to 2, and that's the end of the 17th. 162 for 3.
কি প্রবলেম?
আমরা বোর।
বোর? এই যে ক্যাসেল দেখছো না? আর এই যে প্রিন্সেস পিঙ্কি। এই যে দেখো পাইরেট জনি।
সুপার চিকেন আর সুপার মশলা ফ্লেভারে সুপার টেস্টি ইপাত এগি ইনস্ট্যান্ট নুডলস। নুডলস যখন এত মজা, মজা তখন ঠেকায় কে? এগিয়ে চলো কল্পনার রাজ্যে।
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানি গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক, গাজী প্রথম, বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধিতে গাজী গ্রুপ।
Mushfiqur Rahim, who's played a really important hand at number 3, will be looking to ensure that Bangladesh go past that 200 mark. Next in, Shabir Rahman, a good strike rate of 120. Ariful Haq making his debut, wonderful BPL for him. And Nazmul Islam, the other one, making his debut for Bangladesh in this format. But Ariful Haq, if I remember well, he did a fantastic job at the end of the innings for the Khulna Titans. And I wouldn't be surprised if he came in ahead of Sabir Rahman. Yes, Sabir's a good player, strikes the ball, but doesn't quite get going as quickly as Ariful Haq can. Firmly struck. Beautiful shot. He has been wonderful through and over the offside today, Atta.
Excellent. Picked up the gap, and he bats so deep in his crease, waiting the ball to arrive, and then he just opened the face of the bat and thumps it over the infield. There was a man in the deep, but had no chance whatsoever. He's also picked up a massive 6 in that direction, and he's looking really good. From the front, he is the captain. It's turning out to be a very good ship.
Slower ball. Oh, he's lucky to get away with that. Man, back as far as he could have been in the circle at 45. Just the 1 run. Highest totals in T20 internationals. Bangladesh 190 there against Ireland in Belfast, and 189 against New Zealand here at Mir. 181 against Sri Lanka, that was in Palikele, and 180 against Oman at the Dharamshala. But at the moment, they look like they're going to get past that 190 mark, their highest total. Oh, that's well bowled. Good Yorker.
Yeah, you talked about Ariful Haq, I also remember he scored 237 runs with that single. He picks up the 50. Mushfiqur Rahim, his only second 15 T20 international. This has been a very important one, a very good one. And he would want to continue in the same fashion, if not even the last couple of overs. Very good strike rate, 135. And he's looked in total control. Yeah, 237 runs at a strike rate of 133 for Ariful Haq, who came lower down the order. Ball bowled, attempted Yorker. That's what you want to see. This is good running. They've come back for the second. Very good running. Excellent. Especially from Mahmudullah, because he's coming back in the danger area. That's the danger where the throw would have been gone in a little. Very good from Mahmudullah.
Wonderful running.
Needed to kick on with wickets in hand, and well, Niroshan Dikwal has been dismissed. Stoppage, going for the pull, good catch in the deep.
Yeah, I thought he was trying a little bit too much out of the ordinary. Still not that short, trying to pull that away in finding that man at deep fine leg. Mohammad Saifuddin takes the catch, and Rubal Hussain picks up a wicket of Niroshan Dikwal. Gone for 11. Sri Lanka 4 down for 129.
সর্বোৎকৃষ্ট কাঁচামালে তৈরি গাজী পিভিসি পাইপ, আগাগোড়া মজবুত, বাংলাদেশের সেরা পাইপ।
গাজী পাইপ আগে আসলে কত পাইতাম।
গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা।
এগি স্টিক্স, এগি পিলো। ছোট্ট ব্রেক, ছোট্ট স্ন্যাক্স।
Well, this sort of Pereira, a lot of experience there. Comes out at a time, well, he hasn't got a 50 yet, or hasn't got anything more than 49, but I can tell you that he brings in a lot of experience. But a bit surprised that Pereira comes in, unless of course Sri Lanka wants to maintain this miles in the dressing room. There's also Jeevan Mendes, but this is the wicket of a top edge, was never in control and didn't look the usual Niroshan Dikpella, but this was a good catch. It was a high, swirling catch, very well taken. Judged it well. Mohammad Saifuddin on the boundary. Now this is a phase that Sri Lanka will have to be very careful, and they'll want to win this phase. Now, if Bangladesh could sneak in with another quick wicket, they'll be telling themselves that they're in with a really good chance.
Well, if you look at their target, 6-4 of 49, 6 wickets in hand, it is within their reach. But you correctly mentioned that it's about wickets. If they keep losing wickets, then it'll be trouble, big trouble. Now I reckon he's getting a slip in place. I'll have to wait and see where the fielder is positioned. And if he's positioned in the slips area, I think it's a good move, really good move, because you want to pick up wickets.
64-49, one ball in the over. It's a good finish. It's a strong finish to the over. 130 for 4.
পানির প্রয়োজনে আমরা আছি সব সময় আপনার পাশে। বাংলাদেশের সর্বাধিক ব্যবহৃত পানির ট্যাঙ্ক গাজী ট্যাঙ্ক, গাজী প্রথম, গাজী সেরা, বাংলাদেশের সমৃদ্ধ গ্রুপ।
নিজের বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট থাকলে কি ঘরে শান্তি আসে? দেখুন।
খালাকে টাকা পাঠিয়েছো? দুদিন থেকে বলছি খালাকে টাকা পাঠাও।
সেন্ড মানি, খালার নাম্বার, গাজের টাকা, পিন।
ওকে বলতে ভুলে যাও, আমি বুঝি না।
কখন পাঠিয়েছে?
এখন বিকাশ করেছো না?
দেখলেন তো, আজই বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট খুলুন।
Akila Dhananjay too could use his bat quite effectively, but depend on this partnership. As I said, it's about winning phases for Sri Lanka. Now this phase is going to be critical. What they can't afford at this stage is to lose another quick wicket. Bangladesh's bowling options are quite a bit. Spinners have been good, and Mustafiz very useful at this stage. He brings in a lot of variety to his bowling.
Not a great over to start with when he pulled his very first over, which went down for 14 runs. But the kind of experience he has and the kind of form that we've seen him throughout the series, he can make a strong comeback. Starts with a dot. That's exactly what I meant. Beautifully bowled. It's the length. It was a fuller length, and perhaps a direction a little bit wide, but in the end, a dot, which will start to play in the minds of the batsmen if he can repeat that couple of times in this over.
Well, Mahmudullah have him up his sleeve. This is his second, so he's got 2 more overs left out of the possible 8 that Sri Lanka has to overhaul these courses. That's why I think it's so important, because he's a wicket-taking option for Bangladesh. That's what he does well. That's what he really does well. Now that's the second dot ball of the over. This is gold dust as far as Bangladesh is concerned. Just pressure here.
A terrific start to his over. Not 1 but 2. On the money. 2 dots on the trot. That's what he can bring to the bowling attack.
Nicely done, behind square leg. Single. Again, you could see the cutter looking to take a lot of pace to the ball.
I thought he had an opportunity to take that one and put that away for a boundary. Most consecutive losses in T20 internationals. Zimbabwe, 16, followed by Bangladesh, UAE. Then 2016 and 17, and then 17, 8 each. Sri Lanka have lost their last 8 matches on the trot.
Yeah, you know Bangladesh's record?
It's right there.
No, it's
there.
worse. They lost 10 out of 11. So, nothing to be proud of for both teams. They're fighting for...
I'm just reading what was in the screen.
You're doing no doubt at all.
Don't take it personally.
No, never. How could one take personally when you say something? Roll, we celebrated our birthdays on the same day.
You got that right. 63 of 44, turning out to be a really good over. Just a single in 4 deliveries from the Fizz. New batsman on strike, Thisara Pereira. A little bit wide and he's thumped it away and crashed it through the covers for a boundary, even though there was a field and the deep. Had no chance whatsoever. Very good hit from Pereira.
Well, releases the pressure because Mustafiz was Thisara Pereira wanted. Putting it away for 4.
And the chance to free his arms did the trick.
That's a good finish to the over. Just 5 runs off it. 135 for 4.
ভালোবাসা প্রাইসলেস, মিউজিকটা কিন্তু ফ্রি। এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, ডাউনলোড the app now.
কি প্রবলেম?
আমরা বোর।